League of Legends, CSGO, Dota and Valorant are right now the most watched esports on Twitch. All of them have millions of hours watched these last 30 days. And considering that the favorite user, HQC, by far Twitch's biggest celebrity, had 80 million hours watched, esports are a huge deal, but they're often overlooked by the community. Except for 12 years ago. In 2010, Blizzard released StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 being a sequel to StarCraft Brood War, the biggest esports at the time, had a lot of weight on the shoulders. Brood War was so large in Korea that we filling out stadiums of 15,000 people, and PC banks, nowadays called the internet cafes, were always full of people playing the game. However, one massive disadvantage Brood War had over the successor was the internet. When Twitch eventually was founded in 2011, IAM, ESL and MLG paid the way for tournament broadcasting. There were stream events for a large variety of games, but at the beginning, StarCraft 2 was in doubt the most popular.
MC trying to use blink control, trying to use those Immortals to get in a good position. The Immortals get taken out, Idra sprinting forward, an insane, aggressive game, but Idra appears to be coming up on top, and there's the good
These tournament live streams made the game more accessible to the average person, and inspired some to start streaming themselves. And around this time, the livestreaming is split into two different genres, esports and streamers. Esports was still the most popular by a landslide, and this was mostly because that the only people stream consistently were professional players practicing for esports tournaments. And one of those people you might have heard of, Destiny. Destiny is usually seen as a pioneer when it comes to live streaming, being one of the first full-time streamers. However, back in these days, according to an interview with Forbes, Destiny saw live streaming as a great way to watch creative or skilled individuals play, as it opens up a gateway to learn their playstyle like never before. Destiny didn't see live streaming as a source for entertainment rather than a place to improve their gameplay, and considering that other top streamers at the time were Darius and Nadeshot, professional League of Legends and Call of Duty players, Destiny's statement checks out. And we haven't even spoken about the tournaments themselves. Riot Games reached 900,000 concurrent viewers during Season 2 World Finals 2012, and StarCraft 2 hosted 697 tournaments that same year, with most of them being live streamed on Twitch for MLG and IAM. As we can see, esports was live streamed during these early days, but as the years went on, it started to dwindle. And this is because more people started streaming. The amount of active streamers increased from 300,000 in 2012 to 1.7 million in 2015, meaning that the amount of streaming channels were way more than esports channels. Also, there were more things to watch on our website, viewers also get more distributed, meaning that esports got a lot less viewers. Thus, esports became more of a niche on the platform, although the other most popular streamers were high elo streamers, such as Nightblue3 and Shroud, being the highest ranked in respectable games. In other words, they were also playing as professional players, meaning that esports was still attached to these streamers as well. And esports got even more attached when Shroud eventually joined an organization. And the same story could be told a couple of years later for HQC. Esports started becoming less and less popular on the website since every stream built up a following. Instead of watching streams for the gameplay, people start tuning in for the personalities. And when gameplay becomes irrelevant, you also start caring less and less about tournament results. Let's take a look at Destiny once again. He played a lot of StarCraft 2011-2012, and then he was done. This might be because of the Heart of the Swarm expansion, which ban changes ruined the game for a lot of pro players. However, Destiny stopped playing the game professionally and still kept viewers because they found it entertaining. Twitch as a platform is becoming less and less gamer-oriented as time passes, and in 2016 they released Just Chatting, which has ever since been the largest category on the website. However, this doesn't mean that esports are dead. If anything, they're more popular now than ever. Yes, esports might not be larger than streams anymore, but this is because of how large the platforms become. Look at this graph on Twitch Tracker. It shows over 55 million hours watched in September 2012, and now September 2022, that was 1.8 billion. If we were to draw a bold conclusion that 100% of hours watched in 2012 was just esports, the viewership has still increased by 280%. And these numbers don't even contain streamers watching esports either. A great example of this is Tyric, the most popular Valorant streamer. Tyric peaked with 196,000 viewers in August this year with Sentinel's face guard. But the interesting part is that Valorant's official stream peaked 133,000 viewers at the same time, meaning that the stream watching game got more views than the game itself. And this is happening all the time when a big game is on. Just Google streams reacting to X, and you'll find hundreds of videos of, well, streamers reacting to X. Without the influence esports have had during the years, Twitch wouldn't be the same platform as it is today. It might not be the holy grail for live streaming as it was during the early days, but it's still a foundation for a lot of streams we all know and love by now. So, moral of the story, don't take esports for granted. Leo, out.